Oh, hey, hey, hey. It's Funky Freedom Friday. I don't know what happened to my music. We like to keep it smooth on Funky Freedom Friday. I'm so glad you decided to join me today for Munirah's Mocktails. Yes, we're keeping it smooth today. And I'm going to turn down that music just a little bit. All right, I hope you are doing grand on this Funky Freedom Friday. Hey, for all my Muslims out there, Assalamu alaikum. I know you've been thick into Ramadan and fasting, but hey, we just broke our fast, right? So it's the nighttime, so we chilling out. And I wanted to bring you some mocktails today. I missed y'all last week, but I wanted to bring you some today, just a few of them, okay? So today, what we have are two drinks. One is called the Old Fashioned, and then the other is the Shirley Temple. Now, keep in mind, most of these drinks that I'm bringing you are real drinks. They're like the most popular ones when you go to a club or when you go to a restaurant and you look at their menu, their wine menu, or their alcohol drink menu, right? Or if you're in a place like that has a bar, these are generally any place in America, you say you want an old fashioned, people know what you're talking about. You say you want a Shirley Temple, people know what you're talking about, right? So a margarita, people know what you're talking about. So this is why I'm trying to bring you like the most popular drinks for those of you that never drank alcohol, don't know anything about alcohol. I'm learning this as we go along because I was not a drinker. I didn't drink alcohol really. I only tried it maybe once or twice, and this is before I became Muslim. So I want to bring you kind of like the most popular ones. So now when you start going to these restaurants, you can ask, oh, can I have a virgin old fashioned? Can I have a virgin Shirley Temple? You see what I'm saying? So that you be able to ask for these types of drinks when you go in. And just in case I have some new people joining me today, let me introduce myself. I am Nafisa Munirah. Yes, I'm a tax attorney by day, but at night I like to mix it up a little bit with some mocktails. So that's what I'm doing today. So let's get started. The first one we're going to make is going to be the old fashioned drink. Now, ordinarily, this is made with a whiskey or a bourbon type drink, right? Most of the time it's made with a whiskey. But of course, we're doing alcohol free here. So we're not using that, right? But what we're going to start with is let me look at my card with my ingredients on here. We got 2 orange slices. Okay, we got 2 orange slices. Bam, y'all see those? And we're gonna mix this up with a little bit of cinnamon. We're just gonna put just a little bit of cinnamon in there. I probably put too much, but hey, that's okay. And we're supposed to muddle this, right? At the end of the day, that just means you smashing it down. That's all. But with each new thing that you learn, there's always your language barrier. That's always the first barrier. You got to learn the language of whatever it is that you're dealing with. So the language, when you are dealing with crafted drinks, right? Cocktails, mocktails, when you're dealing with crafted drinks and you smashing something, it's called your muddling. Yeah, you're muddling it up. So that's what we're gonna do right there. Okay. Get that all smashed up, get that juice coming out of there, I guess. And then what I'm gonna do is then we're supposed to add 2 ounces equal parts of, let me put this up here so you know what I'm doing. The orange juice. I'm sorry, not orange juice. Look, I got y'all making the thing wrong. Apple juice. All right. Okay, we're gonna do some apple juice. And ginger beer. Let's open up this. I just bought me some cans of this ginger beer, and I'm gonna add a little extra ginger beer because I really love ginger beer. I didn't get the Jamaican beer, this Jamaican ginger beer this time, even though it's my favorite. But this is a pretty good brand. This is Fever Tree. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is a Fever Tree brand, and a lot of times you'll find this over where the alcohol is. You'll find this in that section, right? But okay. And I like to add that to there because since I added a spice, that cinnamon spice to it, I want to make sure that we getting all that juice and getting all those spices. Okay. That's what I'm trying to make sure we get. Okay. And I wanted to make sure that we got all those juices and spices off of the muddler as well. Okay. We get all of that into that cup. And then what I'm gonna add, you know, one of my good friends, Sia Muhammad, if y'all know her, she makes this bomb hibiscus drink that I just love. And you know, hibiscus is a certain kind of plant. And I think it might be in the tea family. I think it might be in the tea family. Okay. But this drink that she makes is the bomb. I get it every Friday when I go to Jumu'ah prayer service. So shout out to you, Sia Muhammad. If you ever had her hibiscus, it's the bomb. I love it. So I'm gonna add just a dash of that, just to give it a little complexity. I add just a dash of that, right? Add a little complexity. And I'm looking at the drink right now, and I'm seeing that it may not be enough to fill my whole cup right here. I probably got too big of a cup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double and put 4 ounces of the apple juice and the ginger beer, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put 4 ounces of that in there, just so we can have a little bit more. So I don't want to have to double make it and make it again because we don't have enough to fill our cup. See what's going on there. Okay, yeah, we're looking real good now. Okay. We kind of want to mix it up a little bit, even though my top fell off, but that's okay. And we have to strain it. Let's add our ice. Add our ice to our cup. Let's see if I can just pour it on it without making a mess. Okay. We want to strain this out because remember we got this orange in here. Let me see what we're doing. Make sure I added all the ingredients. Still didn't fill my cup. That's okay. This is what we're working with today. Okay, we working with our old-fashioned drink today. And we always got a little garnish. I only had a little things today, but let's see what we got here. Our garnish, I tried to do a little something. Kind of put it in there, so y'all probably can't really see it. I don't know if y'all can kind of see it at the bottom, but anyway, let me see if I have something else. We can always use our lime garnish. See, this is what happens when you just going with the flow, right? Because my garnishment fell in the bottom, which with the orange peel and a cherry on it. So you really can't see it. You kind of see it a little bit, the cherry swimming around down there in the bottom, but that's okay. Because guess what? It's all right. Let's taste it and see how it tastes. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And actually, I think I like a lot more ginger beer in mine because I like a little bit more. I like a little bit more spice. So I'm gonna add a little bit more ginger beer to mine. I would say if you like your stuff spice, like I do, you might want to do maybe 3 to 1, 3 ginger beer to 1 apple juice, right? Or I'm going to do 3 ginger beer to 1 apple juice. Instead of the recipe had an equal part. Yes, yes, I like that much better. And the good thing about it, you can taste all the flavors. I taste the orange. I taste the ginger beer. I even taste a little bit of the cinnamon. Oh yeah, you definitely should try this one. Okay, so this one only has, let me see how many ingredients that this had. Even though I added my little extra, this had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 if you consider the hibiscus, right? And you know what? A lot of non-alcoholic drinks now. Remember before I told you that there were 3 different types or ways that they do the alcoholic drinks, right? So they either go ahead and make the regular alcohol. So for example, this old fashioned is usually made with whiskey. So they would go ahead and make their regular whiskey like they normal would with alcohol in it, right? And then they would take the alcohol out at the end. It's called de-alcoholization. They would take the alcohol out at the end, but it always leaves a little bit of trace of alcohol in it, even though it's not enough for you to like probably feel anything or whatever. But I still don't like to use them just because when I'm serving out in the public or I'm serving at a person's party, right? If I say alcohol free, I want them to be secure and trust, hey, this drink don't have no alcohol in it, no trace of alcohol or anything. But another popular way that they try to make crafted drinks to substitute and to get the complexity of a lot of flavors is by using teas. Teas. That's why I went ahead and used the hibiscus tea because a lot of recipes for the old fashioned call for you to make like a black tea as your base. And I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to do it a different type of way and just add a little bit of hibiscus. So that's what that is. So that's our drink, the old fashioned. Yes, I like that. All right. So our next drink that we have up here today, and this one is real easy. As a matter of fact, it would have been really easy if I would have had the ingredients, but it only has 2 ingredients, right? It has a lemon lime soda and then the Garradine. Yeah, the Garradine, right? Which makes it the whole red thing. But I didn't have any lemon lime soda. So guess what? We're gonna make our own. Because guess what? I had some I had some lemon juice, I had some lime juice, and I got some club soda. So we're gonna make our own lemon lime soda. Okay, so let me get another one of my cups. Doo, doo, doo. We're gonna make our own lemon lime soda. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make it in my wonderful glass. We don't really have to shake anything up here. Y'all see this beautiful glass? See, part of making very good crafted drinks, right? It's the presentation. It's the smell of it, right? It's the way that it looks, right? And then it's the way that it tastes on your taste on your taste buds, right? But a beautiful glass. I saw these pretty glasses. I know you can't really see it. This one has like a yellow tint, like a sunshiny tint. And I had one that was purple, right? But I wanted you to be able to see the red in there when we do the Shirley Temple. So that's why I got this one. But this is a beautiful glass. I don't know if y'all can really see. But anyway, let's go ahead and make our lemon lime soda. So what we're gonna do for our lemon lime soda, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon and a little bit of lime. And we're gonna mix it up and see where we at. Okay, so we're gonna add, this is the lime that I'm using. And I got this, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got that from Key West. You know, Key West is famous for key lime in particular. And the key limes are small. The key limes are very small. You can get fresh key lime from the farmer's market. Sometimes you can get them at the regular grocery store, depending on if they have them, but they're very, very small. And they specifically say key lime too. But here I got some lemon juice. I don't want it to be too heavy on that, so let's see how this works. I can always add more. And how was your week? Did you have a good week? I mean, man, it's the end of the week. It's Friday. I hope you are doing something relaxing or special for yourself. Just a little something. It don't have to be a whole lot, but just a little something. Okay, so this is I'm using sparkling water here, not club soda. So that's just to clarify. I'm using sparkling water. So we don't see how this works. Right? And to be honest, I probably should have added a little sugar. And what I'm going to do, because I like some of the sweetness. I don't like it to be too sweet, but I do like a little sweetness. So I'm going to grab real quick, y'all. I'm going to grab my syrup, my simple syrup. Hold on just a second. Sometimes I try to be prepared, but sometimes I was tired tonight, y'all. I'm gonna let you know I was tired tonight. I'm gonna add just a little bit of simple syrup in here, okay? We can always add more if we want to make it a little bit sweeter. Okay. And I'm gonna add a little bit more soda with sparkling water, just because you know what, y'all, I like my glass to be filled up. I like my glass to be to the top, even though I still gotta put some ice in there, right? So let's just see what we working with here. See what we working with. Y'all can see that. You gotta make sure the base is right before we add. Let's see. Need a little sweetness. Need a little bit more sweetness to that one. I want it to be a little bit more sweetness. Okay, that should be good. Check it out. Let's check it out. And probably I need a little bit more sweetness since I'm using sparkling water. Right? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what we need. We need that little sweetness added on to that fuzz, to that fizz. All right. And then actually I'm gonna use 3 ingredients. You know why? Because I can, right? I'm gonna add a little bit ginger beer since I got some left. And I just like a little kick in my drinks. I probably, if you're a real bartender, you probably like, she is doing it all wrong. But guess what? Guess what? We doing crafted drinks. And when I'm crafting the drinks, I'm using my creativity. And we could just make it go how it go. Right? Let me go ahead and stir this up. Make sure we good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where it's at. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I probably was supposed to add my ice before, but we're going to go ahead and add the ice. Then our Shirley Temple. You know it's named after the Shirley Temple. I remember Shirley Temple. Now, if you remember Shirley Temple, then you must be about my age. The little girl that was in the little Caucasian girl that was in all the little movies, older movies. I used to love singing those little songs as a little girl. Shirley Temple, right? Okay, we're gonna add this on here. And we're supposed to have a cherry. Where's my cherries at? And I use, oh, here we go. Right here in front. Couldn't even see it. Now these cherries I use, they're not the, what I like to call the artificial cherries. It's bloodshot red, because you never seen a fresh cherry. It's bloodshot red, like them cherries they be serving in the bar. Mm-mm. So this cherry, y'all can see it's dark because it's an actual real cherry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just like to use like organic, fresh stuff, right? And soon I find a substitute. Soon I find a substitute for that grenadine, right? Soon I find a substitute for that grenadine. I was trying to put a cherry on the edge of this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bam! Because that's actually artificial too. I'm gonna find a substitute. I'm gonna probably have to make my own little syrup. Once I make my own little syrup, y'all see that? Ooh, my Shirley Temple. Okay. This is really good too. Now, basically, okay, let me show y'all my two drinks that we made today. Okay, we have the old fashioned here, and we have the Shirley Temple. Now, remember, both of these, this right, the old fashioned is usually made with a whiskey, right? But we substituted ginger beer. Ginger beer gave it that little spice. It gives it a little spice. I put some cinnamon in it, gives it a little bit more spice, okay? If you got hibiscus tea, you can use that. If you don't want to use hibiscus tea, you don't. Because I really only put maybe a half an ounce of hibiscus tea in there, okay? And then you have the orange. Now, I used what I had in the refrigerator, which I think is like more really was probably more of a tangerine than a real orange that I muddled. So you can use that, or you can use a different type of orange. It's all up to you. But sometimes you just gotta experiment. But this is our crafted drink. And then the Shirley Temple only had two ingredients, and that was the lemon lime soda, which I had to make from scratch because I didn't have any. But you could use Sprite, right? Or 7-Up or whatever your favorite lemon lime soda is. And then you add the grenadine, which is the red food coloring. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what it is. I'm gonna have to find another substitute for that. Maybe make some syrup out of some strawberries or some raspberries or something like that. So we can get that same effect of making drinks red, but it's made from great ingredients. So that's what I have for you today on Munirah's Mocktails. Starting next week, we're going to bring you Munirah's Mocktails along with some money topics. So we are doing money and mocktails next week. Why? Because we need to have more conversations about money, ladies. We need to have more conversations about money so we're not afraid to talk about money, so we can increase our financial literacy, right? Why not do it over a drink, over a crafted drink, when we're relaxing and having a good time? So I look forward to seeing you here next week. And you remember my song that I had? We're going to go off with my song that I love and I kind of improvise, all right? We don't have to drink alcohol to have a good time. Oh no, We could dance and party all night and drink some mocktails. We don't have to drink alcohol to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night and drink some mocktails. That Shirley Temple pretty doggone good, y'all. So y'all go about y'all evening. Have a great evening. Remember me, my name is Nafisa Munirah, and business is my business. From Munirah's Mocktails, Munirah's Mocktails. Bye. Have a fabulous weekend.